Here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What we have today, guys, is another album review. This guy, we're checking out the band Margarita Witch Cult. This is a new band for me. This is their second album entitled Strung Out from in Hell. It's due to drop on July the 18th, 2025 through Heavy Psych Sound Records. Like I said, this is a new band for me. Never heard them before this. It's got 9 tracks in total. It's about, I think, 35 minutes, roughly 40 minutes. And I got sent to me from like either the PR team or the label itself. I can't remember who it was from. Quite a while ago, at least a few weeks ago. And I've been sitting on this album waiting to spin it a few times closer to the release date. And when I saw it through Heavy Psych Sound Records, it's been a label I've been discovering a ton of really good bands because they got to specialize in stoner, doom, sludge, all that kind of sounds. And I've been quickly becoming one of my favorite kind of sounds lately. I've been really gravitating towards it. And when I saw the album cover for these guys and their description of their sound, I had to check it out. As you can see beside me, starting with the album cover, really gnarly looking album cover, like a 4-armed kind of creature guy with a hooded mask on, and he's holding like a shovel and an axe, a skull, and a jester's head on a stick. Really cool album cover, very psychedelic, very gnarly looking, and had to check this out. And guys, I was blown away. I don't know how I missed this band on their debut a couple years ago in 2023, but this album is amazing. I love everything about this band: the riffs, the vocals, the arrangements. The songs are catchy, ton of groove. Every song's memorable. There's like some variation in the songs as well. Like, it's not like one of those bands where every song sounds the same. So let's jump right in, guys. Starting off with the opening track, Crawl Home to Your Coffin. Great opening track, super fuzzy, distorted guitar riff. And it's just a banger of a rocking song, very mid-tempo to high-tempo. Great vocals. He has like that kind of early 70s hard rock, proto-metal kind of vocal. And the music styling is very, very distorted, fuzzy guitar riffs. Very bass heavy, very doomy sounding in ways, and a very like just fuzzy distorted guitar riffs. Big drums, big bass, very heavy and dense. I just love the sound. And the opening track was a perfect way to open up the album. It really shows off the riffs they're gonna push in your face. The guitar solos are tasteful, very psychedelic. I love the way they sound. Really good vocals. I think the vocals suit the music perfectly. And the opening track, I just loved it. One of my standout tracks on the album. Just a pure rocker and kind of brings you back to that old school 70s proto-metal sound, and mixed in with a little bit of stoner and like doom elements. Really cool stuff. And then the second song, I think, was the only single they released off the album, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Scream Bloody Murder. Really good song. Another standout for me on the album. This one had a ton of groove, really good crunchy guitar riffs, super heavy and memorable song. Like I said, this song was pure groove to me. Really got your head bobbing. You got kind of in that groove. And I really enjoyed that song. Definitely a standout for me as well. And then Conqueror Warm. This one had a little bit of a different sound, very more on the heavy psych kind of end of it. At the beginning was a little bit more mid-tempo, really good guitar riffs, and at the end of the song, the last minute or two of the song, they really slowed it down and had this kind of really kind of trippy, psychedelic kind of vibe, and a perfect song to You Know What To. And at the end of the song, the drums kind of slowly go down in rhythm, speed, and tempo, and then it kind of fades out to the end of the song. Really cool outro to that song. I really dug it. Really psychedelic, really trippy. A cool little dynamic in the song that's a little bit different than the other two songs. And then the next song, Witch's Candle, was a shorter song, but more of a high-tempo rocker. Again, straight back from the occult rock, 70s, proto-metal, that kind of vibe again, but more up-tempo and rockin'. Really good song there as well. And then the fifth song on the album was a cover. At first, I'm like, I kind of recognized the song at first. I didn't really realize what it was at first. And then there's White Wedding by Billy Idol cover. And really good cover. They kind of make it their own. It sounds a lot like the original in ways, but at the same time, they infused their kind of fuzzy guitar tone riff into it and the heaviness. They definitely made it a lot heavier, and I think it was a perfect song for the choose to cover. It really kind of blends into their style of music really well. Really enjoyed that cover a lot. And then number 6 was Mars Rover, another rocker. It opens up with like this 1.5 minute kind of intro instrumental, and I thought it was like an interlude at first because it kind of faded out, and then when it came back in, this like super fuzzy guitar riff kicked in, so I kind of thought it was like almost sounded like 2 different songs. I guess it was just part of the song. They just had like a little bit of an intro leading into it, and really rocking song, really crunchy guitar riffs. Really like that song as well. Definitely a standout. And then Dig Your Way Out was a cool song. It had more of the voice, there's an effect on his voice. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a distortion kind of effect on the voice. It sounded like he was screaming through a megaphone. Like when you talk through one of those, it has that sound to it. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Very distorted. The riffs were more doomy on this one, much of a more darker sounding song. Really dug it, really cool stuff. The Fool was more of a slower mid-tempo, slow tempo, bluesy kind of sounding song. To be honest, this was probably my least favorite song on the album. It wasn't bad by any means, but I just didn't like it as much as the other ones. The vibe on it was a little bit different approach. The vocal delivery was a little bit different on this one as well. Like I said, more of a bluesy psych kind of blend mix to it. Not a bad song by any means, but out of the 9 tracks, this was my least favorite. And then number 9 to finish off the album was Who Put Bella in the Witch Elm. This was the longest song on the album, 6.5 minutes roughly. A really cool song. Again, it had that kind of distorted kind of effect on the voice where it sounds like he's talking through a megaphone. I'm not sure if that's what he's doing or if it's just an effect in the production. But really cool song. A little bit slower building at the beginning, but then it really kind of rocks out at the end. Good guitar riffs. Really good song to close out the album. Definitely more doomy again, and a little darker sound, a little heavier, more dense sounding. Really cool song to end the album. My standout songs were Crawl Home to Your Coffin, Scream Bloody Murder. I love Mars Rover. That was a killer song. And those are probably my 3 favorites on the album. I really dug the cover. That was pretty cool as well. Conqueror Warm was good. The only song that was kind of a little bit weaker for me was The Fool, but otherwise, I loved every song pretty much. I like The Fool too, but just not quite as much. I wouldn't say there was a bad song on the album, but I really love everything about this band. I love their sound. It's just right up my alley. Just the distorted guitars. It's heavy. It's dense. It's gritty. The vocals are incredible. Everything about this band I love. I'll definitely be picking up this one and their debut album as soon as possible. Heavy Psych Sounds has been picking up some incredible bands, and I'm super happy I discovered these guys. Thank you for whoever sent this to me. But this is an incredible band, and for a ranking out of 10, it's pretty damn good, man. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's right up there with some of the best stuff I've heard this year. It's definitely a contender for my year-end list. So we'll see what happens at the end of the year. But I can't stop spinning this since I've started this week. And yeah, killer album. I just love the sound. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below what you think of the album, if you heard it. If you haven't, please go check it out. I'm not sure. I guess I'll probably release this video a day or 2 before it actually releases. But if you do get a chance to check it out after the fact, or if you pre-ordered it, let me know what you thought of the album below. And yeah, I love this album. Can't wait to get a copy myself. And thanks for watching, guys. And if you're a big fan of the album, please support the band. Check out their Bandcamp page. Go over to Heavy Psych Sound Records. Buy a copy of the album if you can. Buy merch. Follow them on Instagram. Give them some love, guys. These guys are well-deserving. Incredible second album. And 9 out of 10. Blew me away. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep it metal.